What's up, 5-9 Gaming crew? We are back again with another discussion video regarding the remakes of Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. I'm the ThePlatinumChin here with Sly. Sly, say hi to the people.
Hola.
There we go. We are coming into a discussion about a possible Delta episode. You know, what could the end game be for Pokemon Diamond and Pearl? Me and Sly have talked about this nonstop. Like we when we were writing this video out, we were like, how are we going to fit this into 20 minutes? So if you guys like this idea, if you want to see more discussion videos regarding the new Pokemon release for Diamond, Brilliant Diamond, and Shining Pearl, make sure to hit the like button down below, as well as comment down your thoughts, and be sure to hit the subscribe button so you're up to date with all the videos released. But getting into the video, yeah, again, we had sat down to write this out, and there were so many different things we talked about, just back and forth. So we had to decide on one idea, and that's kind of what we're going to go over in this. And I think we like what we had out here, and yeah. So let's get on into it. I guess I guess we'll kind of go over, if you're not familiar with a Delta episode, Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, the remakes, had a Delta episode. At the end of the game, when you beat Steven, the champion, you become the new champion. You're introduced to Zinnia, who is a Team Magma Aqua Grunt at the time, who was in cover in those teams, and she is using you to prevent a meteor crash onto Sutopolis, and she's going to use Mega Rayquaza. So basically, you're reviving Mega Rayquaza, you fly off into space, you catch Deoxys, and that's the episode. And it was really fun for the time. So we're trying to see what they could do for a potential end game here. Sly, why don't you kind of go off of what we had discussed? I want you to introduce our ideas surrounding the end game.
Sure. All right. So obviously, because they are making two separate games, just to keep it a little bit spicy and to keep it a little bit interesting, we actually came up with two different ways. Yeah, slightly, like very slightly. So for Diamond, we have, obviously, you beat the base game, you become the champion. This time, you aren't immediately introduced into anyone or anything. This is actually something that you would have to figure out on your own. So pretty much to start the episode, you have to catch all 26 unknown. And then afterwards, you get a call from the region professor about some anomaly at Mount Coronet. And pretty much this is the same thing for Pearl, but instead of Mount Coronet, it's inside the Turnback Cave. Yeah. So for Diamond, it is pretty much... So you go to Mount Coronet. I'm assuming there would be a little bit of a story. You have to catch Arceus. And then after you catch Arceus, you have to go to the Distortion World and fight and capture Giratina. And then for Pearl, is the exact same thing, but in Turnback Cave, you catch Giratina, you go to Mount Coronet / the Spear Pillar, then you go fight and capture Arceus, and that would be the end of the Delta episode. Yeah,
so, like, you know, it's pretty simple Delta episode that we had thought about, and there was good reasoning behind what we had done. Especially with, you know, people might be thinking, why catch all the unknown? What does that have to do with it? Well, if people remember pretty well, there is the Unknown Cave in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, which had, you know, there's a lot of mystery around the unknown. And I think there's a fan theory around Arceus's powers that he is the creator of the unknown. Do you remember what that theory was exactly?
I'm pretty sure. I think I actually have it saved in a tab somewhere for this. I'm pretty sure it was the theory of that the unknown held all of the DNA for Pokemon or something like that, like the genetic code.
Yeah.
Which was so because Arceus is the god of Pokemon, he created the unknown, which is pretty much like that. He kind of wrote the genetic code for all of them, which is why Mew exists, who is essentially the ancestor of all Pokemon, who holds obviously because Mew can use the DNA, thank you, because he can learn every single move in the game.
Yeah, and so with that kind of connection, like, obviously it's a fan theory, so that's not in the actual Pokemon lore, but it was just fun to think about, like, you know, that could be a potential tie-in if they decide to go that route. That would, one, add some content to the game. We got to catch 26 different Pokemon. Could be a little grindy. you keep running into the letter I unknown, and all you need is like Z and Y left, and it can get a little annoying, but it's just fun. Call from the Professor Rowan, about the anomaly going on after you catch all the unknown, and then where you go back. Mount Coronet is, as people know, Mount Coronet is where where Arceus was. He's at the top. You take the staircase up. If you had the what was it, Toys R Us like download celebrate event, if you got that on your DS, you would go up the staircase with the flute, catch Arceus. So that would be something they could add. And then you go face Giratina in the Distortion World, and then we talked about Turnback Cave, because if people remember, you go into the Forest of Fog, get to the cave, solve the puzzles to get through the cave, and you fight Giratina at the end. But obviously add in the Distortion World. And so it's like little differences, right? So like we just wanted little things that like it's very similar episode, but depending on the version of the game you get, it's slightly different, just to keep, gives you more options.
Yeah.
Be like, do I really want Diamond or do I want Pearl? Like, do I want to catch Giratina at the end along with my Palkia, or do I want Arceus along with my Dialga? But as you can see, guys, there's so many more things we could talk about. That was just one discussion, because we had other potential theories, like of why a Delta episode. Like what could they use the Delta episode to introduce? Because it's not just go catch these. To us, it wouldn't be just go catch these Pokemon. It would be used as an introduction to bring in more content for the end games. And we kind of put some things down, like maybe this could introduce Ultra Beasts, because of how Giratina is revolving around portals, the Distortion World. He can travel to other worlds. Maybe with the conversion of like time, space, the Distortion Worlds, Arceus's powers, you could get things like Mega Evolutions, which, come on, Sly, we all want Mega Evolutions. Me and you were the ones who talked about
always.
New ones. Yeah, and that's exactly what we'd want to see is what could come through. And then National Dex introduction. Maybe this is how other Pokemon are brought to the area, instead of just, because the excuse in Pokemon games, right, Sly, is like, oh, there's all these Pokemon from other regions all of a sudden. Who knows why? They're just here. You can go catch them now.
Pretty much, yeah.
So now, there might be more of a region. What's up?
I was able to actually find the theory. So it comes from Voice Rocker on Cerebi. We will actually have this down in the description below. Yeah. Sorry if you hear my dog bark. I don't know what he's barking about. So pretty much, just to summarize it, like just quick 2 sentences. So their theory is, because of the Sinnoh ruins, which were actually in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, this is the theory Voice Rocker came up with. So Arceus did emerge from nothingness. It would then use its great power to create the Pokemon universe. However, as a result of such force, Arceus's extreme powers manifested in the unknown, which serve as the building blocks of reality, like DNA and creatures. So because of this, that's pretty much the tie-in as to why we chose Catch All of the Unknown in order to start these Delta episodes.
Yeah, because maybe like the professor could do research on that and understand a little bit more of how the world works, how the world's built, just based off the Pokemon. I mean, because not every, because I think it was Professor Oak specializes in evolution, right?
I think so, yes.
But I think every professor specializes in something a little different. So it's like little things like that makes things more lore-filled, which, I mean, as nerds, I don't think anyone would just like be upset by that. I think that's really fun. And
plus,
I mean, what?
Everyone, like the what's the word? The slogan of Pokemon is got to catch them all. So having you catch 26 Pokemon is not going to kill you. Not going to kill you. It's the name of the game, essentially.
It's exactly the name of the game, and I think that's a lot of fun. But the thing is, I like this again. Everyone that's listening, this is one idea we had out of so many other ones. Which leads us to kind of putting out there that we do have a Pokemon podcast, a special one-day Pokemon podcast on the Five Nines Twitch channel, and podcast on the Five Nine Gaming Twitch channel, and we wanted to invite you to come hang out, come ask some questions, come get involved with that podcast, because we wanted to discuss more Endgame, more Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, way more, because me and Sly got like so nerdy and in depth of what we were talking about. We got so excited and we couldn't fit it in this video. We couldn't do that because there's too many things to talk about. So we invite you to come on, hang out with us. It'll be me, it'll be Sly, it'll be Waffles, and Gale and we're going to have a fun little podcast, and we hope you guys can stop by. But let us know what you think about this theory in the comments below. Let us know your own theory in the comments too. And Sly, hey man, I'm glad we got to do this. This is real fun. Guys at 5'9", you can expect more of these videos coming out, more discussions come up in the future. And I'm the Platinum Chin here with Sly, and have a good night, guys. Peace out.